Good evening, everybody. It's Chris the Batman Statue Collector, and welcome back to another live unboxing. And this is another Marvel piece, believe it or not. This is a Spider-Man premium format. It's my very first ever Spider-Man piece. A lot of you know that I recently just got in the Carnage piece, and I'm really excited to be opening something new, kind of a new little direction, a little side area that I've got cooking. And so I'm very excited about that. And it's actually one of two Spider-Mans that's arriving this week. So anyway, I'm excited for you all to be here, and we're going to be unboxing this tonight. So again, I just want to give it a few minutes before everybody kind of rolls in to see who's all here tonight. I'm going to give a shout out to Theodore, man. 45 months has been a member of the BSC channel. Thank you very much, Theodore. I can't thank you enough. Again, the members here, your support has meant everything to me. So thank you very much for everybody that watches, and especially the members that it continues to support the channel like you guys do. So thank you very, very much. We got Greek89 says, yo, yo, yo. We got Jolly Roger in the house saying, what's up, everybody? Speaking of members, thank you very much. And again, if you would like to become a member, please consider hitting the join button down below. This is from Paula. Hello. Hey, Paula. Hope you're doing great. Hope things are going well. Again, thank you for the art purchase. Mike Stainbrook says, good evening, folks. Hi, Paula. It's good to see Mike here. Paula says, glad to see you branching out, Chris. Spider-Man rocks. Well, I agree. Ronaldo says, hi, Chris. Thank you for being here. We got George in the house as well. Thank you very much. And he says, enjoy, Chris. Really excited. I'm a little bit out of sorts tonight. I had a massage this afternoon, so I'm a little bit woozy, but feeling good. Feeling a little bit more loosened up, which is great. And then I'm going to probably throw my back out again doing this live unboxing. But anyway, thanks again, everybody, for being here. This is the old school premium format from Sideshow. And I mentioned a second ago that I have this piece and that I also have the Force Perspective Spider-Man coming. And I ended up buying both of them because I wasn't really sure, which one I was going to end up liking the best. I am still considering other pieces as well. And so I kind of want to get a few more pieces in, and then I can kind of decide which I think would work best. This was probably the number one piece that was recommended to me. I'm also interested in the new Venom. I'm interested in maybe the new Loki on Throne. I'm interested in the Doctor Doom. I almost bought it a couple times this weekend. With the Daniel Bell piece with the arms folded over. I think that is definitely one that I just feel like I need to get. What else did I want to say here? Let me see if I can load this here. If I've got the graphic, I'm not sure. It might have been on my. Yep, is that my other computer? Yeah, hold on just a second. Let me see if I can find this real quick. Hold, please. Let me upload this little graphic. So while you guys are funneling in, I do want to promote tomorrow's show. We have the 200th episode of Rogues Gallery Live tomorrow. We're going to have Martine Canale. We've, of course, got Daniel Bell, who is their incredible creative director. And we got Anthony Mestis. And I'm just so excited to have these guys on. And Daniel Bell is going to be sharing some new stuff that has never been seen before, I believe. So I'm looking forward to that. And it's just going to be fun to talk a little bit about collecting, where the hobby is right now, and some of the new stuff that Sideshow has got planned for us. So I'm really excited about that. So again, please join us tomorrow night. It's going to be a blast. And so anyway, like I said, this was a piece that I wasn't, sure again, which Spider-Man should be front and center. And so I'm really excited to see this one in person. I think you'll like this over the perspective piece. I know the perspective piece is a little shorter, and so that might influence my decision a little bit. Nate Rose says, what's up, everyone? Hey, Chris, how's it going? I'm doing great, sir. Hope you're doing great as well. Dr. Doom is a fabulous villain, and I really feel like he would look good behind Spider-Man. Can't wait to see more Spider-Man pieces. The villain, Spidey from Sideshow, and the Force perspectives are my favorites. Okay. And the villain was my favorite one, but since I am getting other villains, I thought it would be probably more appropriate to get this one than the other one. Good evening from Lakeland, Florida. That's awesome. I think is that around where CGC is? I just got a package or I got a tracking number for my new CGC pieces. They're finally shipping this week. Doing great again, Nate. So disappointed you've caved to Marvel. Well, I'm not caving completely. I just want to collect some things that I've wanted to collect for a while. Batman. Yeah, I was gonna say Lane Kramer said definitely be singing a little bit of Batman tunes tonight, just in tribute, since I've gone a little bit off the deep end with Marvel. I appreciate that, Lane, and thank you very, very much for the super chat, my friend. Thank you. Chris and Logan, congrats, Chris, on going to Spidey. Thank you very much. Hi, Chris. Did you ever consider the LBS Spider-Man? I did, and it's even still like on my considered list. I want to try these the quarter scales out just to see, and if I feel like they're going to work. If not, then I might go third scale. I don't know yet. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I hear you, Lane. Chris has been collecting a long time. It's good to switch it up a bit. Yeah, I just feel like I'm in a little bit of a lull with the Batman stuff, and so I just want to try to collect something else and see if it works. But all of those people that only bet that Carnage would be in the cave for 24 hours, he's still right over there. Lakeland is east of Tampa. Okay, all right, that's awesome. I didn't know you like Spider-Man. Why this statue? Are you getting into Spider-Man statues now? Well, somebody's not watching the channel. I did a whole video on that. Come on, where have you been? No, I'm just giving you a hard time. I've definitely considered Spider-Man and his villains. Had a conversation with my friend Billy, and he kind of thinks I should maybe do Spider-Man and a couple villains, and then do maybe like, Dr. Doom and somebody else, like kind of, because I really want to focus on the villains. But I just love Spider-Man. I love Iron Man. They're my two favorite. Statue Doctor says, congratulations. It's a wonderful statue. It was my first Spider-Man statue from Sideshow. Chris and Logan says, we'll get my video together. I bought a huge collection and wanted to add that for the video. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm really excited for you to film that. He's going to be giving us a room tour, which looked phenomenal, by the way. Yeah, Chris, it's great to see you trying out something else that may stick for a while. I'm hoping. Still loving the Carnage. I just think he's awesome. I love the direction of, the flow of him. So I'm still loving Carnage. Hey, buddy, I'm sorry to burst your bubble. I've heard that kids are spending time on social media. Pundits like you held them accountable. I'm not sure what that means. Heard that kids are spending time on social media. Pundits like you held them accountable. I'm not sure what you mean. Expand on that. Do you consider that Doom on Throne 1/3 from PCS? No, I'm more likely to get the Sideshow. Now, if I end up going the third scale Spidey, then maybe. But I want to try the quarter scales out first. So again, tonight I'm doing the unboxing. Tomorrow is Rogues Gallery Live, and then probably Friday night, Saturday night, I'll probably do the other Spider-Man unboxing. Spidey has the best rogues in Marvel. You getting the New York rogues would be awesome, with a few of the big ones like Thanos and Doom. That's what I thought. Maybe do a Thanos, Doom, maybe a Loki. I really love the character of Loki, so we'll see. So anyway, let's get to the unboxing, okay? So the crazy thing is, this says Darth Maul premium format figure. So, has everybody's like, is Chris gone down another rabbit hole? Has Chris gone down Star Wars? Is Chris getting Star Wars? Well, the guy I bought this from actually didn't have the brown shipper. So he just shipped it in one of his other brown shippers. So this is not Darth Maul, but it is in that box. So I thought that was kind of funny. But anyway, there's a Sideshow box right there. I saw the. Oh, sorry. I mean, watching you social media pundits repeating the same thing, giving them anxiety and depression. I saw the Batman Who Laughs and Robin King 1/3. It's going up for pre-order Thursday. It's going to be a great piece. I was wishing it was Riddler. Does anyone have the Iron Studios Wonder Woman 1/10 or 1/3 scale pieces? Let me know. In the hunt. Do you have any of the Legendary Beast 1/3 pieces? Yeah, I've got Batman right there. Right there. One of my favorites in the collection. Absolutely love him. I also want to give a shout out to Guillermo Barbiero. Very, very awesome sculptor. Had a chance to hang out with him a number of years ago in San Diego at San Diego Comic-Con. And he actually hit me up today. And if you go back, he sculpted just a ton of pieces for Sideshow. And so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to share my tab here so you guys can see some of the pieces that he worked on. Whoop. Sorry, wrong one here. Okay. So I'm sharing his screen. So these are some of the pieces that he has worked on. Lately, he's worked on a lot of pieces for Tweeterhead, obviously the Catwoman that I have. He worked on that piece. Some of the Masters of the Universe pieces, the new Batman, some of the bus. He did the bus, which is fantastic. As you can see, a lot of these pieces. And then you get down here and he sculpted a lot of the premium formats for Sideshow, including even some XM pieces as well. Again, Tweeterhead. So just a nice variety of pieces that he's worked on. And he hit me up and he said, Chris, it's really cool to see you getting the Spider-Man. And this is the Spider-Man that he worked on right here. And again, he's just a phenomenal sculptor, senior sculptor. And the cool thing about this piece that he talked about was that he said that this piece was actually kind of a tradition piece or a transition piece between what was at the time, traditional sculpting, by clay, and then moving it into kind of the digital realm. And so I thought that that was really neat. And here you can see some of the images here where it's more of that traditional sculpt. So it's really cool to kind of see it. And again, this piece was done quite a long time ago, but it's really neat to see. You could see the actual sculpting and that it's the traditional sculpt. And then I'm assuming that that was then scanned in at the time. But I just want to give him a shout out. Again, Guillermo Barbiero. Really cool dude. And we're hoping to get together at some point in the future. Really love his work. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you just because I thought it was really neat to see the process, which is fun. Have you checked out other 1/4 Sideshow with him on top of the Doc Ock mechanical arm? Yes, but I'm going to get Doc Ock. So I thought that one didn't make as much sense. I watched your videos for over 5 years. You seem very genuine. Well, thank you. I am worried about you. I am scared you chasing new IP like Marvel, etc., will take you down a rabbit hole that won't satisfy you. It's very possible. It's one of those things where I kind of feel like life is short and I kind of just want to collect what I love. I've always tried to have a vision for this collection, and I really love Marvel as well. And so I'm like, why not? Now is the time, and if it doesn't stick, then I'll sell them. But I just want to try. I want to try. I'm trying not to spend as much on original art and kind of getting back to the basics of collecting, 3D statues, which is what I love. So we'll see. We'll see if it sticks or not. I'm probably going to get him as my next 1/3 piece, but I'm going to wait until Riddler is up for pre-order and see their pricing and then decide which I will get. Okay. Well, I'm excited for you. I guess we'll find out, right? We'll find out. Hold on a second. I need to text my son something real quick. All right. Let's get to unboxing, shall we? Chris Logan says it best. Collect what you love, my friend. I'm happy for you. There we go. I'm watching 2 live stream at once. I've become a monster. That's impressive. That's impressive. So hopefully I'll keep you entertained for a little while. Let's get to unboxing again. The Sideshow Collectibles premium format, the OG, not the OG. The OG was the one on the wall, which is also great, by the way. But this is the one on the crane, on the girder, whatever you want to call it. And so here we go. Let's get to this. It's nice. It's a smaller box. It's really cool to see this box. Isn't that cool? Great graphics on it. That's really cool. Love it. It's also crazy. 285 out of 5,000. Remember when there was an ES's of 5,000? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's really cool. They got the is it the hobgoblins bombs on the front, which is cool. I think I know some people complained about the smoke paint, but I think it looks pretty good in person. It's a really small, nice, manageable base. I love that. This is really cool. This is neat for me because I don't get to do Marvel stuff anymore. So this is really fun for me. Got the crane part. So I assume this is just magnetized, I guess, which is cool. Yeah, I would love a Green Goblin. I think that'd be cool. Green Goblin or Hobgoblin, both. I would love both. For anybody that has this piece, does that just slide in and just stay like that? It doesn't feel like there's any magnets or anything. I'm not sure if I put that in right. I'm guessing it just fits in there. Yeah, just literally fits in there like that. Okay. All right. It's really cool. I like the color. I like the color a lot. I thought he always kind of looked kind of faded in pictures, but I really like him in person. Nice, super dynamic. And then this is the I think though I just got the regular. I think the exclusive was like the little web coming out. Hey, bud, I sold that to you. Well, thank you very much for selling it to me. Thank you very much. Yeah, this is great. Thank you. And everything's looking fine so far. Everything came well packaged. So thank you very much for shipping it like you did. Yeah, it just hangs off the beam. Okay. Yeah, it just hangs off. Okay. It's cool to finally see this one in person. I don't think I've ever seen it. Maybe at a store once. I don't know, but this is really cool. Yeah. Yeah, Webb had an alternative head or hand. Oh, alternative head? Okay. But I really wanted the McFarlane type head. Yeah, his portrait's cool. I like that a lot. It's awesome. He's a super fun piece. That's awesome. That's super awesome. I got a Spider-Man in the Batcave, guys. How weird is that? Oh, this is going to be tougher than I thought to pick. So again, if you're just joining, I have this one, and then I also have the one with the forced perspective base that's coming. And so I'm going to have to pick one. Only one will stay. So one will go. And so I'm going to do a comparison video when I get the other one in and put it down there on the with the other Carnage and whoever else I get. Like I said, I'm kind of weighing in on Dr. Doom and maybe Loki, maybe Venom. So we'll see. But anyway, isn't that crazy? I got a Spider-Man. It's so crazy in here. But I think it's going to be nice because it's going to have its own little section down below. Time to go to the tape. Let's see. This one's eye was aimed. Yeah, he had the squinty eye, right? That's awesome. Thank you very much, guys. Well, Spidey and Batman have teamed up. That's right, they have. Marvel's Spidey-Man and Superman comic comes out tomorrow. Yeah, there's been a lot of crossover type things, which is neat, I think. But again, where do you guys weigh in? Do you guys like this one better than the Force Perspective one? And also, who else do you think I should get? I knew this wouldn't take very long. It was a very quick unboxing tonight. But I do want to spend just a few more minutes with you guys and kind of talk a little bit about who you think would go well with this. Do you guys think, do you like Billy's idea of kind of like Spider-Man with a couple of villains and then doing, some of the other heroes with some of the other villains, or just do kind of Spider-Man because that's who I like, and then just a bunch of villains around it? What do you guys weigh in? I am the opposite. I cut my teeth on Batman, but became a Spider-Man guy. My Batman love piece in my collection is Absolute Batman. Would love to have an Absolute Batman. Watched David Finch sketch an amazing one last night. I was trying to find an official Sideshow unboxing video, but I don't see one. This was probably too long ago. Sideshow wasn't doing that back then. I like this one better. So you like this one better than the Force Perspective one. Okay. You're going to do Gwen and Miles trio. I wasn't planning on that. I was just kind of I just kind of want to have just Spider-Man. Did Sideshow ever make a Hobgoblin? I know they made a Green Goblin, but did they ever make a Hobgoblin? Which Marvel characters do you like? Well, I mean, I like all of the heroes, but I tend to like the villains more. So I was kind of, I don't know, I was kind of debating again between like Doctor Doom, maybe Loki premium format, the new Venom, maybe going back and getting like the Green Goblin piece from Sideshow, the old piece. I don't know. I just didn't really know how deep to go with these pieces. I thought a Thanos would be really cool to finally have a Thanos in the collection. I will show you in the video I do. That's great. I can't wait for that video. Again, he's going to do a full tour, and I can't wait, guys. You're going to love it. This stream is sponsored by Bad Boy. Looks pretty good. I like the stylized versions more. First Perspective and the villains, still a great statue. Well, we'll find out. We need a Demo Goblin. This is classic. Keep this one. Again, I'm going to have the other one coming in this week. I think I get it in Thursday. Spider-Man brand new day movie is amazing. I'm excited for the new one. Doctor Doom Red Skull. I actually had the old Red Skull from Sideshow, but I don't think they haven't done one. But the new Doc Ock, that's one of the reasons why I really wanted to get this. The new Magneto, I love that piece also. I believe that was Daniel Bell. So I think that's really cool. So there's a number of villains that I thought would be cool. And what do you guys think? Do you guys think I should stick with these quarter scales, or do you think I should do Legendary Beast? Do you think I should do one of my favorite Legendary LBS pieces is the Magneto. I love that with the big energy dome. I would love to own that. I would love to own the Spider-Man as well. But again, I'm going to be real close with down here. You know, that's just the crazy thing. But Magneto would be neat. Again, third scale, quarter scale. Where do you guys think I should stick? Today is National Tea Day. Well, now I got to go get a nice tea then. I love tea. I think it'd be cool to get a Thanos. The Hobgoblin exclusive has the Demi-Goblin alternative head. So there is a Hobgoblin from Sideshow. I like Billy's idea. Collect several different groups of Marvel characters. I mean, it would probably make the most sense. Oh, Venomized Hulk, I think, would be fun to get. I really love that piece. I have no connection to it, but I really love it. I love the art direction on it. Okay, I think that's the one I'm thinking of, is the Hobgoblin from XM. My favorite Spider-Man movie is all of them. Well, there you go. I love to hear that. The LBS Magneto is sick. I love my LBS Spider-Man, probably my favorite statue in my collection. That's just what I don't know. Like, should I just feel like I could make a bigger diorama with the quarter scales in the space that I have, but I could fit probably 4 third scales down there if I went that route. And again, I would have Spider-Man and Magneto, maybe Thanos, but then I don't know where else I'd go from there. I think you should stick to 1/4 scale, would keep in that specific niche for yourself. Okay, some votes for quarter scale. That's awesome. You're a fan of Billy's Room, which has different groups of Marvel characters. I think it's safe to say that getting a smaller version of the same in your collection would make sense. That's kind of what I was thinking. Again, I love third scale. You guys know how much I love third scale. It's my favorite scale still. But I just feel like since I'm kind of dipping my toe into Marvel a little bit, I feel like this would be the way to do it. I just don't know how deep I should go. But what I feel like I should probably just get like 1 or 2 more and kind of surround him around Spider-Man and just kind of see how I feel about it. Again, that Doctor Doom is really calling to me. I think that would be really kind of a no-brainer piece for me to get. And I know that he's fought all the Marvel guys, so I think that would be fun. I also mentioned there's a really beautiful like Emma Frost custom a quarter scale that I would love to own. So I don't know. I just don't know. Hey Chris, what about XM Studios Doc Ock? I really like that one. That one's fantastic, but I'm really excited to see what Sideshow does with this new one. I think it will be a little bit more realistic, whereas the Doc Ock from XM is a little bit more cartoony, I guess you could say, compared to what I think Sideshow will do. Which that doesn't mean it's bad. I think it's amazing. It's one of my favorite of all time from XM. I love that piece where he's coming out of the bank. And I've always admired that piece from afar, but I'm just excited to see what Sideshow does with it because they've kind of gone more realistic. Some of the villains could get unwieldy in 1/3, or you could want a bigger version of a villain, so sub in a 1/3 for them. And that's the thing is like, I don't know. I think Jay's probably going to do more heroes. So, that makes more sense. I've known one guy, he's a famous Spider-Man collector. So I bet there's a lot of Spider-Man collectors out there. Are you going to bring up several of the Kingpin premium format complaints to the artists? We are having them on tomorrow. The chat will be open if you guys want to ask your questions about that. I mean, that wasn't my goal is to hound them on anything. I'm just excited to kind of hear from them and celebrate our 200th episode. But please bring your questions. I'm sure that they'll be willing to answer them if there are, things that people want. Please join us. Please join us. You could get a 1/3 of the Marvel Big Three or your favorites, a 1/3 Wolverine, Hulk, and Spidey, or swap out Hulk with Iron Man since you're a bigger Iron Man fan. I would love to have Iron Man statues. And I tried the 3rd scale. It was just an unbelievably awesome piece, but I obviously didn't measure correctly, and it just sucks because that kind of put a big damper on things for me. But getting some quarter scales in, I'm like, that way I don't have to worry about it. I can kind of group them around. I could, use some risers and some, kind of a tiered look around Spider-Man in the middle. So we'll see. Again, this is just going to be kind of trial and error. And I just want to thank everybody because I've had so many amazing comments. I mean, obviously there's a lot of people that say, Chris, you're going to sell it within 24 hours and this. And I get that because, you guys know me, you know me really well. You know me probably better than myself. But I really do want to try with this. I really want to see if I can make it work because these are statues that I've admired from afar from a long time. And again, I'm just to the point, I want to collect what I love and I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to, if I love it for a while, it's great. And if it doesn't work, I'll sell them and move on to something else. I've not seen Madam Web, but I've heard it's awful too. It was actually pretty cool. They were actually filming that in Boston whenever I was there. I get the Spidey Comiquette. It's one of the best Spideys ever made. It's a great piece. If I had a 1/4 scale Spidey, I would want a 1/3 Venom or Hulk. Would you get any Marvel original art? I just got an In Hunk Lee Spidey. I would absolutely get a Finch Spidey. I would absolutely get a Finch Spidey and put it behind this. Maybe an Alex Ross, something or other. Chris, is the Dark Knight Return statue still available? The more I see it, the more I want it. Yes. I did sell the Batman Who Laughs, and I did just sell the Batman piece, Gotham by Gaslight. Sorry, I had to think there. I need a box set up tonight, but it did sell today. So this is the only piece that I have left. If you're interested, hit me up on Facebook or thebatmanstatuecollector@gmail.com. And it is the one with all the extra swap outs and portraits and stuff. Serious Collector, we're going to find out again. I think Thursday it arrives, the Force Perspective. So I'm excited. I'm going to compare them and contrast. I'm going to put them around my other pieces and see which one takes. But so far, really impressed with this one. Really impressed. Chris, the XM Studios Doc Ock. Chris, all are saying, you're saying I'll get the XM Studios Doc Ock if we could do a challenge to see who gets it first. This live stream is sponsored by Yogi. I don't know what that is. Okay, I'll email you tonight after the stream. Okay, deal. Yeah, just hit me up. Can't wait to see the review on this one. Well, and again, I didn't know if anybody would be interested. This is a really old piece at this point, but again, it's new to me. So it's exciting. And again, I'm really thankful that Guillermo Barbiero hit me up earlier today and is excited that I got this piece in. I have had a number of his pieces, and obviously, I didn't even realize that was his Catwoman. So that was really cool right there. So anyway, I know it was kind of short and sweet tonight. It didn't. It was very simple to put together. Thank you, Sideshow Engineering. But again, thank you guys for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. And again, it would be awesome if you would join us tomorrow night for our 200th episode of Rogues Gallery Live. As Sideshow joins us, it's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait. And again, we have no real agenda. We're just going to talk about, the current state of collecting and the hobby, where Sideshow kind of sees us heading into the future, which I'm really looking forward to. And again, it's just a celebration of statue collecting. That's what this channel is and has always been about. I know I've kind of teetered into the original art stuff as well. It's just a passion of mine. But thank you guys for being here. For being part of the community, for being, still here. I mean, it's kind of a tough time right now in the hobby, but I know that there's still a lot of passion out there for it. And thank you guys for being part of it. Just thank you very, very much. There are other versions of Spider-Man. Yes, there are. Put up the notify link for the next stream. I will. I'll post it in the Facebook group. For sure, but it'll probably be Friday night or Saturday night for the next Spider-Man unboxing. Again, it's going to be the Force Perspective one, and then I'll of course do a side-by-side review as well. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you're all doing great out there, and I'll see you tomorrow night for Rogues Gallery Live. Thanks for watching, everybody.